experience for me.
It's crazy. There's a price to be paid if you want dreadlocks. Like when you're, especially when you're white, like you got like they look terrible. Like someone would say, why would anyone do that to their hair? And it's like, I can imagine, you know. But the thing is, I've done this. This is, like I said, like my 4th or 5th time or whatever. I started my son at birth with dreadlocks. I started my ex's hair. Like I've just done this too many times to not know what I'm looking at, you know? Like let me find one that's really hard to understand. And just like, see how they're just like that, look at that, see? Like, that's what they look like, just like that. See the loops in it and stuff like that? It'll tighten up. I get my hair gene from India, so I'm like white with like other stuff in there. My hair's pretty thick, I'm lucky. It's not that, like they turn out pretty nice. There, that's it. So they're soaked in, my hands are like greasy, grimy with all this beeswax and everything. These are gonna tighten up. Those are good starts. So you can see, you'd wonder, you'd be like, oh well, look at that big thing. Can't you just like cut it right there? Do you really need that thing? And maybe I will. I'm just gonna give it some time. I'm gonna wait and see how fast they tighten up and what, you know, what they're like in, like, say like a month or less than a month. It'll be more obvious, you know, because I might want to use that. I might want to backcomb it and just like and put it all into an end. It'll be this little like frizzy ball at the end of it, and then it'll tighten up and become part of it and make it a little bit longer, so I lost even less length, you know. If I go and cut all these off. Also, the thing about dreadlocks is when you cut them, sometimes it makes sense at the moment that you cut it, but it ends up making it fall apart. And you know, because you never know what you're cutting. When you cut a hair, you're never sure where that hair is coming from. So sometimes when you cut, if you're too quick to cut things, it can make it kind of fall apart. But obviously at one point, I don't want those things on there. Obviously when they're settled enough and I can see that I don't have a use for them, then I will cut them off, and then it'll kind of tighten up and that. So we'll wait and see. I'll do another video in like a month or less or something when something significant's happened, and then like maybe a few months out, maybe 6 months. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'll do. It'll just play it by ear. But that's it. They're started. I'm really glad I paid a professional to braid my hair, and that's why I was able to do it by myself, because I didn't need to do any thinking. You know, like where they are and everything. You know, the choices and the decisions and the thinking and the things that you would need another person to do were all already done. All I needed to do is just find the thing, and then, you know, and I have this mirror, you know, so I can look at myself and just, you know, it really wasn't that. I might as well have done it myself. It hurts your arms. I feel like I got a workout, you know. So, you know, why put someone through that? They're my dreadlocks. I might as well experience the pain, you know. It's just part of being white, you know. Black people are lucky. They get to just kind of twist them a little bit, and, you know, really quick they just turn out better looking and quicker. They like have all the advantages. But when you're white, you have to make some kind of, you have to start it in some way. These are good starts. I'll show you. I'll do a video in a little while.